To extend the cut-off date for land claims to before 1913 is firmly on course. That's the message from Land Reform Minister Gugile Ngwindi. He says the 1913 Land Act legitimizes what was taken long before then. The minister made the remarks today during an ANC roundtable discussion on land.
Reiterating President Jacob Zuma's recent remarks on land claims and standing firm on the promise to consider applications for land taken before the Land Act was passed over 100 years ago.
We're going beyond 1913. That's why that program is called Exception to the 1913 Cut-off Date. We're buying land beyond.
But one political analyst warns that lack of courage in implementing land policies may result in anarchy.
If the ruling party doesn't move fast in a self-automated process, these things will happen, or other contesting political parties will amplify them, even if they are not in government, in a manner where they simply take the same programs and own them and articulate them in the simplest form, in the crudest form, that everybody will simply say, here is the message. So there is a sense of urgency on the part of government.
A senior ANC member and former Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe agrees the matter must be addressed urgently.
This question has occupied many researchers for decades. We've come to understand that there's legislation, just to back up Professor Fikeni, about the need for courage when you deal with the land question, the need for courage of conviction.
At the same time, Minister Ngwindi has expressed full confidence in the expropriation bill recently passed in Parliament. He says they've consulted widely so that they're not left with legal headaches. On the other hand, critics believe the bill denies property owners the right to be heard during the expropriation process. Olim Gambi, Johannesburg.
After the break, we take a look at how much it costs to take up cycling as a sport. This is the NCA Money Line, your money guide. Stay with us.
People have a lot to say. Never the bottom button, they say. Or just wait till you have kids. A 2-year age gap is perfect. And when it comes to investing, they have even more to say. I've got a hot tip. We have to be patient, or trust me, you can't go wrong. But what if it does? Well, these things happen, they say. If they say anything at all. And what do I say? I don't say. I do.
Old Mutual Fund managers invest their own money alongside their clients. Invest where the fund managers invest. Old Mutual Investment Group.
The Powerball and Powerball Plus jackpots have rolled over again and are now even bigger.
Really?
Buy your tickets today and Panda Push-Up Play for your one big thing. Panda Push-Up Play.
Well, the cost of the average mountain bike has risen by 4,000 Rand since last year. This is likely to put a dampener on all the excitement that cycling has garnered locally, but one specialist says there's always a way around it.
One of the most scenic cycling races in the world, and if you don't live in the mother city, it's also one of the most expensive. The Cape Town Cycle Tour has come and gone, but the costs associated with cycling are ever present. Taking part in the fun and games and riding into the sun doesn't come cheap.
Bike prices are an incredible variety. You can go down to something like sort of 6,000 or 7,000 Rand for a fairly good road bike, but the most expensive bikes out there